Hello everybody, and welcome to the Ronin Collectors YouTube page once again. I'm a 90s anime kid and streetwear enthusiast, and today we'll be opening 8 packs of Scarlet and Violet generation sets, including Insidium Flames, Paldea Evolved, as we can see my slow scrolling here. And beyond that we got Paradox Rift and Lost Origins because I'm like fumbling the bag here, as you can see, as I'm dramatically flipping through these sets, but you can see we're going to tear right into these. I grabbed these during the holiday time at Walmart, the local Walmart, when I was just grabbing TCG products and some sleeves. I've really been enjoying the foil art and the blister pack art on the new generations. It's been really interesting to see like what type of Pokemon they've been coming up with in more recent years. So of course I had to grab at least a pack or two. So let's go ahead and tear into this Paradox Rift first. And again, we've got 2 packs of each, so we should be able to get a decent little sample before we get into some bigger, box set rips and booster box later on. So here we're starting with the Water Energy, Swablu, Panseer, which I think is a hilarious Pokemon name, and then we got Wiglet. These were very interesting artworks as well for this Paradox Rift set. Really interesting to see how they continue to make artwork for Wiglet. Very interesting looking Pokemon. Then we got Gligar, Orbeetle, Cloth, and then of course we gotta look in at his eyeballs because I thought he was just so odd looking. Like, he's got eyebrows, but it's like half of one coming out of the sockets of his eyes. And there's our first reverse holo, second one, and Cofagrigus to start us off with the EX at the end. Excuse me. Into our second pack of Paradox Rift. I thought maybe we could pull something a little bit better. I tried not to look at the code card. I don't really know what they mean or anything, so if I already knew, I'd pass it on to you guys. There it is. A Nimble, grass type, never seen him before. A Yamask, very odd looking chameleon type Pokemon. A Spinda, which looks like a Pikachu kind of Plusle Miniscle type thing, but the art's a little off. Tink, which I think is a hilarious name. Woodcatch, Minior, Simpior, which is just odd that they both were like rhymed at the end there. And then an Onyx. I was like, ooh, I know this guy. As soon as I saw him, I was like, ooh, my first no. I know this guy real well. And then we got the, what is that, a Wugtrio? Wugtrio. The Wiglet's Wugtrio. And then our first foil, Espanthra. Very nice looking card with the trainer in the background. And our Fighting Energy to wrap it up. Thought I was going to flick that out of there, but definitely did not. I'm definitely missing base set and 151 in this Violet and Scarlet and Violet set pack opening, but I will be doing like independent videos of those sets because they are kind of the big sets of the generation. As we tear into this next group of Paldea Evolved, we got a Slowpoke, so those will be having their own videos coming out very shortly. I really love that Pokemon, well, I don't love for the company, there's Palmy, that the Pokemon's kind of on a downswing right now, but I do love in the sense of collectors that it is, because prices just become more affordable, products more, prevalent. The people that are involved are just the passionate CCG battlers, traders, collectors, you just want to be around those types of people when you're collecting, so it's a little Take Tough. And then a Jet Energy a reverse holo, and then a Spiritomb, lend me your energy, Goku style Spirit Bomb, shout out to SS Blue Goku, and then of course a Low Kicks. Grass type bug, very interesting looking Pokemon. But yeah, this is pretty much, since the prices are so friendly and kind of the chads are out, it's just the people, the passionate people that are hanging out, and the players. So I've been collecting on and off since Generation 1, it's being a 90s anime kid, I was born in 94, so I remember getting those original base set packs and just ripping them like they weren't going to be worth $1 million in the future because we did not know that. I mean, I'm sure some people did, but I just remember having a great time tearing into those and collecting those into different binders and then losing them and finding new ones and trading them at school. It was just a great time. Of course, after Generation 4, like most old timers, I got a little bit more choosy. Excuse me. I got a little bit more choosy and decided when I was going to collect and when I wasn't. Shinx, just because it was hard to kind of keep up with everything and my brain was just getting too filled with irrelevant, like, fake animals. So Shout out to my, speaking of irrelevant fake animals, shout out to my dog for barking at this time. I think my mail lady is here. And a Skiploom, lovely looking card, and a Glamora reverse hollow. Those reverse hollow fighting types with the little fists, I love that. And a Rapska. I don't really know what a Rapska is. It looks like a beetle kind of, but psychic energy to wrap it up. I don't really know. But like I said, became a little bit choosy. I come in and out, Sun and Moon. I was in X and Y. I was in because of course X and Y. I gotta give this pack a little squeeze because we're not really pulling the goodies. We want to get something good in this Obsidian Flames here. Moving on to the next set, Larvesta. But yeah, like I picked what sets I wanted to grab onto and kind of cracked them, and I got a couple saved in my binder and stuff, some big pulls. But I'm more looking forward to the new stuff now that prices and everything is settled, and I can kind of really get my teeth sunk in. That's our first reverse hollow there. Swablu, Toxtricity foil with the silver bordering on these cards. I love it. And then of course a steel. No, what is it? Normal energy. Someone said steel type energy. I don't even think that's in the game anymore. I just think it's so funny that like Pokemon always has this thing where it like comes full circle for you. You know, you love it when you're young, and then you end up like not being too into it, and then it comes back around as you get older, and you're like, oh well, I have more money. You know what I mean? Because I remember you're just kind of like spinning your mom's check up, trying to get a couple packs here and there. But now, as an adult, you can be like, well, I'm gonna buy an industrial case of this and just fucking rip until my hearts explode, or heart explodes. I don't have more than one. Shout out to the multi-heart people. Got a Larvitar. Yeah, multi-hearts like cows have multiple stomachs, I guess. 9 tails, and then a Decadui. I think that's how you say it. Decadui. Yeah, again, the market's leveled out. Shout out to Logan Paul and the Paul brothers. I just think it's so funny that he came in and shook Pokemon up. Pokemon being such a heavily Japanese company, you know, being a part of Nintendo, and then being insta-banned from Japan. So love what he does for hobbies and collectors and things like that. And look at the foil on that EX, man. That looks like the original EX foiling right there. Very lovely. Code card for you boys and girls. I would really love to experience, though, speaking about Japan, I'd love to experience Pokemon in Japan. Very interesting culture, and how much they really, you know, appreciate and promote a hobby like this, you know what I mean? I know in America it's getting more and more accepted, but in Japan it's like huge. So being able to go to places like the Poke Center in Tokyo and seeing a lot of the different stuff and cafes and things they got dedicated to a hobby like this, I definitely gotta swing out that way and check it out. We got a Pikachu. Definitely choosing you. Of course, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like if you're enjoying what you're seeing. I post twice a week, just about, and we post a lot of TCG, Beyblade, hobbies, just a bunch of fun stuff that 90s anime kids and just current anime kids would enjoy. So if you enjoy collecting and doing things that I will be posting about, definitely hit that subscribe, hit a like, leave a comment to let me know what you're thinking about these Pokemon, this set, Scarlet Violet, and Love Disc, the first filler Pokemon that they were drawing, a Rhyperior, which I think is a very interesting looking Pokemon too, an evolution beyond the evolutions for you. You know, like I said earlier, I grabbed these during the holiday time. It wasn't really nuts though. Like I said, things have slowed down, so I was able to grab a couple different sets, man. They had just filled it up. The little pack bay they have over in Walmart by the self-checkout. They'd filled up the little bay of all the card holders, and I just started grabbing little sets, wanted 2 of each. And then of course I was like, I'll come back for base set and 151 because they all have to have like at least a booster box worth of openings. At least. So moving on from that pack, we're going straight to Lost Origins. Lost Origins I think has the most interesting art in the sense of course it's got that edgelord look, but the Pokemon, the selection, I don't know. There's a code card for you. I think this is the final 2 cards that we have, or I should say packs that we have of this set. Murkrow in the video, Wurmple, and then of course we're going to go through the bangers at the end. Clefairy, Lickitung, might give you a little licking. This, of course, one move, Drool, 2 energy, and then a Gallade V. Finally a pull. Look at the shiner, man. Trainer art. Fantastic. Had to give that one a little bit of attention there because, man, look at the foiling on that. The shine on the foil is really, really interesting. I think Gallade as a Pokemon, you know, evolved Trevor. It's a fantastic Pokemon, and the fact that they threw the trainer in back to back is awesome. And of course, we had to wrap it up with the holographic Bascuglian. Bascuglian. It's such a cool little name there. And then, of course, Grass Energy. Of course, I had to show the Bascuglian again, though, because I was so tripped out by that name. I was like, dude. And apparently, this had a little trick to it, because we had a couple more cards after it, so I had to remember that for the Sword and Shield era, but I just continued to open them that way. And here we go, here are the bangers. That was the final pack. I thought we had one more, but the one before that was the final. We got the Wiglet, this is Paradox Rift, the Veluzra, and the Cofagrigus. And of course, the Onyx, the Wugtrio, Water-type Dugtrio, and then the Espartha Trainer. Very fantastic. Very clean. A couple bangers from Paradox Rift. Moving on to Paldea Evolved. Spiritomb. Look at the reverse hollows on that with the little extra little bit of art. Very caveman looking. Cavernish. And the Skiploom. This one had a lot more filler in the sense of the reverse hollows and a Rapska. Wrap it up on Paldea. Moving on to the Obsidian Flames. A little love tap for you. Tadlub. Reverse. Toxtricity. Silver Border. And then a Larvitar Silver Border Reverse Hollow. Ninetales. And then a Decadoo 8 EX. Woo! Look at that drill bit. And that Gurren Lagann. And then finally we got, what is it, Lost Origins? The Chop, and then the Gallade. Ooh, Gallade V, man. We just looked at it, but what a fantastic looking card. Thank you guys so much for watching today. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, and leave a comment. Take care, alright?